everyone, Tiffany here with The Crafty Home, and today I am doing a Friday Reads video. And you're probably wondering why you haven't seen much from me this week. It's just been a week. I can't think of anything in particular. I've been really busy and not feeling the greatest. Had some problems with allergies, so I was feeling dizzy. I don't know, I just haven't gotten videos filmed this week. I'm sorry. I missed out on Tuesday Reads and Top 5 Wednesday, and hopefully next week. So I thought I would do my Friday Reads, you know, like normal, and then I'm going to do a little mini book haul. So it's kind of like, yeah, just a all-in-one sort of video. So last week I did finish Fairest by Marissa Meyer. I finished it just in time for the live show. Yeah, it's good. And I read Winter. I read the excerpt from Winter, and now I'm like, oh, can't that come? Oh, I love the Lunar Chronicles. I'm such a fan, and yeah, this book, it kind of had me almost feeling sorry for Queen Levana at the beginning, and then the more you get to know about her, yeah, there's a point in the book where I'm like, I don't feel sorry for her anymore. She's pure evil. Yeah, you need to read this. Especially, I think that if you're reading the Lunar Chronicles and you're really into it and you're kind of wondering, should I read the novella? It's not really a novella, but it's pretty short. It's a lot shorter than I thought it would be. But if you're wondering if you should read this, you totally should. You need to have at least read Cinder, I would say, before you read it. Preferably Cinder and Scarlet, and then read this, and then read Cress, or read the first three and then read this, because I think that it pulls together a lot of the stuff from the other books in the series, and I think it'll help. I think it sets up Winter really, really well. So, I mean, sure, you could probably read the series without this, but I think it's, you know, some side stories when they have, you know, the little spin-offs, it's like, well, you don't really need to read those because they're not real integral. I think this one is different in that it really gives you a lot of the backstory and makes you understand what's going on so much better. And I don't know if she's going to explain some of the stuff you kind of figure out and piece together in this book, if she's going to piece that together in Winter or not. So I would highly recommend reading this. It was very, very good. I think definitely when I watched the live show, it totally was making me want to pick up the whole series and read them again. I just love the world and I love everything about it, but I know I'm going to read them again before Winter comes out, which I have pre-ordered, and so yeah, so I'm going to hold off because I don't want to like reread them twice, but I'm really excited to reread them. Then I have just mainly been working on The Final Empire from the Mistborn series. I am loving this so much more than I thought I would. I'm over halfway now, and it's just like really picking up steam. It's so good. If you're worried because, you know, it's adult fantasy, this is like epic, like big girl fantasy, big boy fantasy, but it's so easy to follow. Brandon Sanderson is amazing, and yeah, fantasy hasn't been a genre that I've really liked unless it's like YA fantasy or kind of, you know, like beginner type fantasy, I guess. And some people have said that this is kind of like that, but his world building, just everything, it's so good. I highly recommend this book. I love it. So yeah, this was the February Year of Cosmere, and yeah, it's March now. So I need to hurry up and finish it. So yeah, let's get on to what I'm going to read this week. So I'm going to read this, and if I finish that, I may start The Well of Ascension, which is the book for this. Ooh, I can't read the back of that. Okay, I only read the first little top part, and I'm like, I think I know what's going to happen in The Final Empire. Okay, so if you have the whole trilogy, do not read the back covers because I think I just got a spoiler. But I stopped myself from reading because it didn't explain too much. Anyway, so yeah, so I will pick this one up, although I can't read it exclusively because I have 2 books that are due for review. So yeah, but I can't get enough of this. I'm actually already, I'm only halfway through the first book for Year of Cosmere, and I'm actually like thinking, what am I gonna do when the year's over? Like, what am I gonna do when I read all of his books? Because I love them so much, and I know he's still writing, so I can still read more of them. It's just funny. Anyway, that's how much I like him. But the two other books that I have to work on reading this week, well, one of them I need to really work on reading this week, and the other one I could still wait a while. They're both due in March, but this one I believe is due next weekend. Anyway, it's How Many Times Do I Have to Tell You by Rachel Carman. It's a nonfiction about like lessons she's learned from her kids, you know, kind of changing some of the things we say to them and why we say them, and just really encouraging from what I've understand. Yeah, it's Christian nonfiction, so I'm excited to read it. The woman who wrote this has 7 children. Most of them now, I think nearly all of them, are out of the house, and so she really has quite a bit of wisdom to share. So I'm kind of reading this. I've read a little bit. It's got like big, it's not like a lot of words. Okay, so it shouldn't take me very long, but I'm kind of making myself read it, you know, like so many minutes a day. Like I can set my timer, because I can really get into fiction and then I won't read the nonfiction. I like nonfiction, but I like a good story better, but I need to read some nonfiction because I learn a lot. So yeah, so anyway, this is what I need to work on. My piles. I got piles of books everywhere. It's a good problem to have. I don't really need this paper. I always save little papers. I don't know why. Anyway, this one is one I need to start too. This is How to Catch a Prince by Rachel Hawke. It's in the Royal Wedding series. I read Princess Ever After, and I had Once Upon a Prince that I got from Book Outlet around Christmas time. They're just romance books, and they're not really interconnected. They're just all, yeah, they're just all kind of romance, cutesy. I don't know. They're total girl chick lit, but every once in a while one of those is good. And I liked the other one that she did, and so I thought, like, the girl found out that she was a princess, but she was like a car mechanic, and yeah. Anyway, kind of almost like Princess Diaries, except with an older girl. I don't know. It was kind of fun. So I'm excited for this one. So yeah, this is one I need to read. And now on to my mini book haul. I have gotten 3 books in the mail this week, and I thought this was kind of an easier way to do a book haul. Just add it into my Friday reads, unless I like place a big order. So these are 2 of them I got for review, and 1 of them I won off of Goodreads. And I have a couple other ones I've won off Goodreads coming. If you don't do the Goodreads giveaways, you totally should, because you can find all sorts of cool books on there. This one is called Phoning Home. It's essays by Jacob M. Appel. He is a physician, attorney, and bioethicist in New York City. These are essays on, let's see, entertaining and thought-provoking essays featuring the author's quirky family, his Jewish heritage, and his New York City upbringing. So if it's really funny, like, it says that it's supposed to be funny and entertaining, I should really enjoy this. I kind of like that kind of thing. So we'll give it a shot one of these days. I don't know when. Another 2, like I said, are for review. This one I'm really excited about. This is a nonfiction. It's Halo Found Hope. It's a memoir by Hilo, I think it's Hilo Matzel. She ended up having a brain tumor and ended up in ICU and had to be like put on ice because the swelling was getting so bad, and 6 days turned into like 8 weeks. It's supposed to be like 6 days in the hospital or something like that. She was in there for 8 weeks. When she woke up, she didn't remember a lot. She wasn't the same as she was before. So this is kind of her story through all of that. It sounded really interesting. I watched the little like trailer for it. So yeah, there's that one. And then I got this one, which I'm pretty excited about. This one I got from Bethany House. This is Dauntless by Dina L. Sleeman. Book 1 in the Valiant Hearts series. And this one, it says on the back it's juvenile fiction. I think it's supposed to be like YA, maybe. I mean, it looks just like a regular adult book, though. I don't know. But I mainly got this for the cover. It looks kind of like fantasy-like. It says, where legend and history collide, one young woman will fight for the innocent. It's almost, kind of reminds me of like Robin Hood. So I think it'll be interesting. I'm excited to read this. Hopefully it's the start of a good series. I'm always looking for a good Christian series that isn't your typical romantic fluff or Amish, which seems to be the trend nowadays in Christian literature, and it's like, oh, for goodness sake, can we just stop already? So yeah, so I'm excited to read this. So those are the things I'll be reading this weekend when I get around to it. Hopefully I will have videos up next week in a more timely fashion. Although we are getting new computers. We did our tax returns, and my husband and I each picked a new laptop because we got enough money back. My husband is without a job right now, and so I kind of asked him, you know, what's your dream? And he would love to have his own business doing computer programming, and me with him doing like web design and stuff. So my computer is about to die. It'll probably still work for a while, but for video editing and like playing games, which I like to do, like Minecraft and stuff, the fan goes really, really fast, and it's just like really slow. It's old. It's probably been through 4, 5, 6. It's been a long time. So we got System 76 laptops, if you care. They're the Ultrabook that they sell. So they're like 14-inch, and it's supposed to be super fast. I'm super excited to do a video on it because there's a Linux program called Pativi that is for video editing, and it looks like it's probably one of the best out there. And I've been having to use other things because the higher end software out there for Linux for doing video editing makes my computer crash just because it can't handle all that stuff. So this computer should definitely be able to handle it. So hopefully that will get me into a better video editor. I'm probably the only person I know on BookTube who uses, you know, Linux and open source software to do my video editing. So I'm excited to try something new and different, and hopefully it has a few more features. It's really hard to do more like advanced editing. I'm using OpenShot right now, if you care. Sorry, this video is getting rather geeky and nerdy at the end, but if you want know about open source software for video editing, well, here you go. So anyway, yeah, OpenShot, it doesn't let me do, like if I put a title, I can't move where it is. Like if I want to put words, which is really bothersome to me, and if I have to like float in a picture, I don't know if you've noticed, it's always in the same spot. I can't move it around, and that bugs me too. I don't know, there's just little things that I would like to be able to do that I can't. So hopefully with a new computer I can try out more software that's out there and see what I can figure out. So yeah, so this weekend will be the final Empire. Maybe I will finish it. Probably not. It'd be nice because it's good. Anyway, let me know what you're reading down below in the comments and what plans you have. Yeah, we actually have quite a bit going on. This video is getting kind of long because I'm rambling a lot. Probably because I haven't done a video all week. Hi, dear. Hi, Felix. I mean, you're Felix. So yeah, I have, yeah, we have stuff going on Saturday for the kids, so I don't know how much reading I'll get in. But anyway, until next time, have a good weekend, and I'll chat with y'all later.